Rental generator sets are available from power system providers for many purposes, including backup power while a critical standby installation is being serviced, emergency power due to weather-related outages, and power for special events. This video demonstrates key factors a power system manager considers when specifying and sizing a rental generator set. Understanding the criteria for selection of a rental generator set is key to ensuring critical life and economic facilities are not negatively affected by loss of power. This video details 10 checks to ensure successful generator selection. Step 1 is to take account of site conditions. Altitude, temperature, and location will all influence selection. Available power at sea level can drop significantly in cities such as the mile-high city of Denver. Winter conditions such as driving snow will require units with motorized louvers to ensure adequate ventilation. Midwest summer temperatures can reduce available maximum power. Having determined site conditions, the type and size of load has to be verified. Check 2 identifies the critical and non-critical load requirements and the type of electrical output required, whether it be phase, amperage, volts, or characteristics such as high SCR loads. Check 3 is to see how high a percentage of the load is reactive, such as electric motors that require larger loads on starting. Starting kilovolt ampere is a critical number to take account of. Check 4 identifies whether the load is standby or prime. Ratings for prime power applications are approximately 10 to 20% less than standby power. Check 5 ensures the correct size of generator is selected, having determined all the characteristics of the load. Any reputable generator service provider will make sure the correct size of generator is selected. Size can also be physical dimensions and accessibility to the load connections. Oversizing the generator could lead to wet stacking when the units run for long periods on lighter loads. The following is a convenient guide to power. For single-phase loads, kilowatts equals volts times amps divided by 1,000. And for three-phase loads, kilowatts equals volts times amps times the square root of 3, or more simply, 1.73 times power factor, which is normally 0.8, all divided by 1,000. Check 6 is one of the most important checks. Having selected the right size of set, you have to select the power distribution equipment to get the power to the load. Distribution includes transformers, distribution boxes, cables, and connectors. You will also have to ensure items such as cable protectors are available for safe delivery of the power to the load. Cable run should not exceed 300 feet to avoid excessive voltage drops. Cable sizes should allow for expected load to avoid excessive amperage overheating the cables. Check 7 looks at the mobility of the rental generator required. Some rental sets are towed in on trailers for ease of access and quick removal, while some rental applications can have a fixed installation of several months. Consideration must be made as to whether you or the supplier delivers the set to the location and whether a suitably sized towing vehicle is available. Check 8 covers the fuel requirement of a rental set. While most rental sets are diesel-powered, there is also the requirement for gaseous sets. Fuel requirements also depend on whether the set is for prime or standby, and whether existing fuel supplies can be utilized. Check 9 has to do with the environmental considerations at the required rental location. Noise is an important consideration in applications such as hospitals, built-up areas, and outside events. While many rental sets are sound attenuated, you will have to ensure the required level of sound attenuation is obtained. Many sets are sound attenuated for 68 to 70 dBA at 21 feet. Having selected the right rental generator through checks 1 to 9, the final check is to agree on the rental contract and payment rate. Rental set providers offer short, medium, and long-term payment schedules. Many power providers have preferential rates for customers that wish to pre-book rental power in the event of outages due to hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms, and the like. For long-term rentals, you should also consider the cost of maintaining the equipment and items such as changing the oil after 250 hours of operation. Following this checklist will go a long way to ensuring you select the correct rental generator set for your application. However, it is also important that you choose an experienced distributor of power systems with full rental knowledge and the comprehensive range of reliable generator sets and all the power distribution equipment to enable a full, temporary, independent source of power for connecting to your load.